Has previously flown the Hawk T2 as an instructor and the Typhoon on the front line. He'd like to say hello to his mum and dad, David and Jackie, who are in the audience today.
Yeah, they won't do the high.
Well, the aircraft coming in from the left-hand side, the white smoke on, standing out nicely. Red 1 banking them around in 8 Arrow. As they come past us, Red 8 will roll back into Diamond. Reacting to the tone and rhythm of the words he says rather than the movement of his aircraft. And that's how we keep those formation lines straight and timely. On the right of Red 1 in Diamond is Red 2, Flight Lieutenant Will Cambridge. Will has previously flown the Typhoon and the Tornado GR4 on the front line, and he's in his second year on the team.
No, here we go.
As Diamond comes towards us, the nose lights on towards us, Red 1 reversing the turn to the right. You'll notice again there's a gap in the back left of the formation. Unfortunately, Red 9 is ill at the moment. He'll be back with us very soon. Smoke off go, Red 1 calling as Diamond moves off to our left-hand side. Two and three acknowledging the formation change from Red 1 as the smoke comes on. The aircraft moving out into one of our most complex formation shapes to fly. Red 1 at the front, 6 and 7 behind it. The other aircraft flying off the back of Red 7. A Mercedes shape in the sky. The nose lights coming towards us in Swan. White smoke looking very dramatic against that dark sky. There should be some amazing photos from today as Red 1 reverses Swan. Red 8 on the far right-hand side of him, working hard, keeping those lines straight. Instructed on the Hawk T2 before joining the Red Arrows. Big Vixen goes the call. The smoke comes back on, the aircraft shuffling forward. Red 6 and 7 will be tucking in behind 2 and 3. For another complex formation shape, this the widest one rolled by any team in the world. Today in the flat display, Red 1 will be banking this one around, flying past us, and continuing his flat pattern under the dark skies here at Duxford. On the far left of this formation is Red 4, JT. That's Flight Lieutenant James Turner. He's previously flown the Typhoon on the front line. He's instructed on the Typhoon and instructed on the Hawk T1. The smoke coming on from the right for Big Vixen.
Now.
the back of the formation. It's 6 and 7 tucked in front of him. As they come back round, those dark skies getting even darker. The white smoke will come back on, the nose lights will stand out well against that sky. In from the right-hand side, it's red. Red looming into the distance as the call is made for the next formation. Red 8 dropping to the back, the aircraft tightening in. Well, as the aircraft bank around, it's time for one of my favourite manoeuvres of the display. Red 8 is ready in position at the back, the air brakes are out, the nose lights will come twinkling towards us as the smoke comes on, and the call will be given for Red 8 to roll. Get those cameras ready, this will look spectacular. It's time for Tornado. Our board calls 8, he starts his roll, white smoke on. As soon as Red 1 starts to bank round to the left, Red 8 will turn on his red, he'll continue the roll in Tornado. Calls Red 8 as he tucks back in, Red 1 calling the aircraft into dagger formation. Well, Tornado signals the end of the first half of the show. So far we've seen 8 aircraft in graceful formation shapes across the sky. The fact they're in dagger means that Red 1 has elected to start the second half of the show flat, which is no surprise with the weather. He is conscious it's moving in and has briefed the other pilots. They'll start the second half, assess those conditions and make decisions based on how it's moving in. That sky getting darker and more ominous all the time. But straight ahead of us, the aircraft about to split for the second half of the show into the sections of 4 and 5. It's time for the detonator. Brake go, calls Red 1, here's Enid. Descending down to 100 feet and passing 100 feet apart in the dynamic chimney pass. It's Red 6 on the left with Red 8, Red 7 on the right. Here they come. Towards each other, about to reverse the turn, put on the red and blue smoke, and cross 100 feet apart in Cyclone. As 6 and 7 roll. 600 squadron. He then flew the Typhoon before joining the Red Arrows. Red 1 switching the red and blue smoke to white as he moves away on our right-hand side. Now let's look straight out to the front. Here come the nose lights of Red 6 and 7. Another manoeuvre that will look spectacular against these dark skies. Red 6 and 7 pulling up. It's time for the enormous Rolling Heart. Red 6 in the heart is Red 7, squadron leader Gregor has previously flown the Typhoon on the front line. He's instructed on the Hawk T2 and will take over the synchro lead as Red 6 next year. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish Karen a very happy birthday, who's with us in the audience today. Now in from the left and right with the white smoke on, Red 6 and 7. They'll approach each other again with a closing speed of over 700 miles an hour. Tip their wings towards us before rolling in the opposition. Against the sky, and in from the right-hand side is the nose lights of Enid. Red 1 at the front, Red 5 at the back. They're stuck in top to bottom, front to back. In line astern formation, Red 1 about to bank them around to the right. The pilots will use their rudders to move the aircraft out before easing back and pulling into the turn. Back into battle formation as tribute to the NHS and the frontline key workers that have worked so tirelessly throughout the pandemic over the last 18 months. The Red Arrows are about to smoke blue. This will stand out really well against the sky today in honour of the NHS. Simmons flew the Tornado GR4 on the front line and then did exchange tours with the US Marine Corps. Now in from the left, here comes 6, 7 and 8. Red 6 and 7 rolling inverted. Red 8 tucked in underneath. This is Mirror. Thunder getting louder over there to our front left. The sky's getting even darker, but I think we might just be able to squeak this in as Red 6 leads his section off to our right-hand side. It's time to look back out to the left. Here come Enid, and nose lights are on. The inside pilots about to roll from the inside to the out in rollbacks. Red 5 as the rollbacks finish to our right-hand side. Now let's lights look straight ahead. Coming out of the gloom is red 6, 7 and 8. The nose lights are on, the smoke about to come on, as they're about to shackle in a duo break. This manoeuvre first flown last year to relatively few audiences. A manoeuvre designed by Red 6 and named by the winner of a competition on the BBC's One Show. The aircraft about to barrel roll towards each other. Red 6 will then roll inverted down the line in crossbow. Here come the nose lights of the rest of the aircraft. They're about to widen and split high and low before simultaneously rolling in the revolution. Assessing the wind and resetting crowd rear, ready for the last of their opposition manoeuvres. Here they come from the left and right. The white smoke is on. They'll pitch in, fly down the line, cross 100 feet apart before pulling hard away from each other, crossing twice more, changing smoke colour as they go in the carousel. Continuing the turn back to the front for the last cross. Spectacular exit break. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching the Red Arrows! Red one with the red smoke on, so the other aircraft can get visual with him. Critical, especially with the weather conditions we have today, that they can safely switch sides, rejoin on him, and ship ready for this transit back to Scampton, where our engineers will say